Hi, this is the 2nd of April, and as you know, this is supposed to be the daily duo, and the duo is we read Tarot and we read the garden, and today I'm going to be covering for Jeffrey again because he's moving to, I think, Mexico City today. For those of you who don't know, he moved to Mexico for a lengthy vacation because if you know the whole story, his apartment burnt down and he's in the process of getting it straightened around and getting his life straightened around. And so he went down to visit some friends in Mexico, and he's having a grand time. Just we have to wait till he can get to where he has grand internet to go with his grand time. Anyway, so I'm going to do the reading, the 5-card reading Jeffrey would normally do, which is body, mind, spirit, grounding, and clarity. And those will match with the stones I'll throw in the garden after this. So we're going to lay down the stones. So a piece of stone was there. What can I say? I'm going to put them right side up because Jeffrey doesn't read reverses. Oh dear. Today's day of introspection. Oh, and we had such a good reading yesterday. It was so lovely about setting new intentions. Today may be, well, you're going to have to make action on your new intentions. And what I see here is your body was the Page of Swords, which we had yesterday, and that means that you're not feeling very grounded. Your mind is way overthinking the new changes you're moving towards. So you need to really kind of let that go. The 9 of Swords, I think, is the most painful swords. I know the other one where the 10 is, the guy's got the swords in his back, but at least it's over. This is letting your mind way overthink things, way deal with way too much that way. And so your spirit's feeling like, I don't know, can I really move forward? Well, the grounding says, yes, you can. You've got the king here, the King of Swords, and he's cutting through the BS and leading you to the new direction. You're going to be offered some new directions. Don't be afraid. So many things are changing around us so suddenly that a lot of us are kind of really climbing into the grief wagon. And, you know, whenever those kind of negative thoughts come up, just say thank you for sharing and move them on so that they don't overtake your thinking. We had a bright day yesterday with the new moon to set some new intentions, and now it was kind of like have happy good day hangover on these cards. So what I'd say to do is to go to the end, go to where you're the clarity, and look at the Knight of Wands. And I know some people say he's kind of a flaky knight, but to me that's always kind of the entrepreneur card, the do it a new way, new growth, new things to start, move forward. And do that. So now we're going to see what the stones say. And for those of you who are wondering, I have been reading Tarot since I was 12, which makes it almost 61 years. So I am qualified to read the Tarot when it comes to it. And as you know, Jeffrey offers, you can reach him through his channel, and he is still offering readings and things. And he'll be really ready to offer them when he gets settled in his new digs and with a better internet. But he's been sending out his things to his members, to the people who belong to his group. And I think that's admirable. And he's leaving me to cover the rest of this stuff. So anyway, we're going to see. Okay. What is April 2nd going to look like? Oh, okay. A lot of very basic stuff. When the stones land right in the center, that's the most elemental things. They're not out in the chakra. Well, this one's in the chakra. The body's in the heart, and we're going to start there. Because when I taught a class on how to use my garden, which, by the way, you can get by going to my store at crystaldirections.com and look at that. But one of the people who took my class said, when a stone lands in the heart, this whole garden starts from the heart, which is actually true about how it came about. So we start with the heart. And when the heart lands, when the body lands in heart, it means that we're going to find our freedom and our ability to move by using our heart. And when the heart lands, because it kind of drips over, it's a little bit and falls. And it says, listen to the signals from your body. So like yesterday, we had all of this enriched spiritual things coming through. Now we're listening to our body and really trying to make it work together. And our mind is, and our values are in false also, which means your values need to be reorganized and relooked at. And it's emerging because the earth is where things emerge from. And it says, much is being brought forward for you to move. So this is saying, think things through before you make moves. Don't do it suddenly. And our mind is in the path forward, which is your mind is open now, and you need to watch for signs, because final thoughts to the situation that you were working on are coming. And that may be why you're having a little bit of anxiety about it, because, you're going through a lot of changes, and I wish I could say we all slide through change gracefully, but I know for a fact I don't. So I presume that may be a problem for you. Now, our clarity is in air, and it says to make sure your thoughts are clear. So this may be why you're rethinking things, but overthinking things. Listen to the signals you're getting. You're going to get some synchronicities that are going to lead you forward at this point in time. And then our spirit, which is most important in here, it's a bit in fire, and it says to thoughts from the past may be clouding you. So this may be, I tried this before. When I've made changes before, it was awkward. But that's just a little bit of the spirit. The majority of spirit's in water. And when the majority of spirit's in water, it's saying your transmutation is almost complete. So I think it may be you're looking at yourself in a new light, and you're trying to decide which way to go. And what you need to do is think those thoughts through, make sure they're grounded. Your body is changing. You're feeling it in your very cells. You're feeling the changes, which makes sense with the energetic changes we have going on around us. Air is where clarity is, and that's really a good place for it. And it's saying for you to move forward and to make sure your thoughts are clear. So this is a day to consider after yesterday, the first, where we had new intentions. Now we're doing consider. And that's kind of what the Tarot told us too. So it may be a day not to push the issue, just to live with it and see how it works. And that's my message from the Tarot cards from the Gardens. I also do personal readings. You can get a hold of that at crystaldirections.com, my website. And I look forward to seeing you and having you come by again. See you tomorrow.